Now we are going to start third unit of physical chemistry, that is thermochemistry. Okay. See, thermochemistry, thermodynamics, these are very important branches of the physical chemistry. Okay. And this thermochemistry is very important branch of physical chemistry. Okay. See, we know that thermo means heat. Okay. Whatever the heat changes or thermal changes taking place in the chemical reactions or in physical changes. Okay. See, this unit is very short unit, third unit, okay, and no doubt fourth unit is long unit, okay. But here, whenever we discuss about the third unit, that third unit is very simple and short unit, okay, and it includes very few points, okay. Means you must know the what do you mean by thermochemistry, okay. Then some types of reaction, for example, exothermic, endothermic, thermoneutral reaction. Then what do you mean by the heat of reaction? Then what are the factors affecting the heat of reaction? Then what is the effect of temperature on the heat of reaction at constant temperature? Okay, or at constant pressure. That is known as the Kirchhoff's equation. Okay, and Hess law. Then again you have the pointer, that is the types of heat of reaction. For example, heat of formation, heat of neutralization, heat of combustion, heat of hydration, heat of dilution, etc. Okay, means in detail the concept is there with also examples. Means you have to give the examples of each type of that heat of reaction. For example, heat of neutralization, then heat of combustion, heat of neutralization, like that of. Okay, and last point is the Hess law. Okay, Hess law, and also one point is the flame temperature. Okay, this unit is very simple unit, okay, and very short unit, okay. Therefore just give the attention, okay. Then first is the introduction. See, what I mean by the thermochemistry? See, it is the study of transfer of energy as heat, because we know that the name itself indicates the what is this thermochemistry. Thermo means heat, means this branch of physical chemistry totally deals with the transfer of energy, but in the form of heat. Okay, then it is, we know that the every chemical reaction is accompanied by change in energy. Means in some reaction energy may be lost, or in some reaction energy may be absorbed. Okay, means in simply in any particular reaction there is loss of or there is change in energy takes place. Okay, and here that in the thermochemistry that change in energy is considered in terms of the heat. Okay, then chemical reactions usually absorb or release energy as heat. Okay, in some reaction absorb energy known as endothermic reaction. Okay, and some reaction evolve uh, energy. Okay, that is the exothermic reaction. See, then next, what do we mean by thermochemistry? It is the study of transfers of energy as heat that accompany chemical reactions and physical changes. Means whatever the changes takes place in chemical reactions or in physical changes, that measured or that calculated in terms of the heat changes or thermal changes, and then we have to calculate that energy changes. Okay, and that includes the thermochemistry. Okay, the simple basic concept of this thermochemistry is nothing but it involves the study of the energy changes related with the chemical reactions. Okay, that is known as the thermochemistry. Okay, see, in most of the time in MCQs, okay, the question will be asked in particular definition of this thermochemistry. Okay, see, okay, next, see the definition of the thermochemistry. The branch of physical chemistry which deals with the thermal changes or heat changes caused by chemical reaction. Means in thermochemistry we have to study the energy changes, okay, that takes place in particular chemical reactions. Okay, whether that reaction is exothermic or whether that reaction is endothermic, or whether that is the neutralization reaction, whether that reaction is combustion reaction or dilution reaction, hydration reaction, heat of formation reaction, like that of. Okay, means in all type of these reactions we have to measure or we have to study the so that thermal changes or heat changes caused by that chemical reactions. Okay, that is known as the thermochemistry. Okay, okay, understood the definition of this thermochemistry. Okay, means here in this topic also you have different types of reaction of example. Okay, heat of reaction, heat of formation, heat of neutralization, heat of combustion. Okay, and in that reaction we have to study the whatever energy changes or thermal changes or heat changes caused by that particular chemical reaction. Okay, means simply it is a quantitative study. Okay, and in that we have to measure that value of delta H, that is the whether it is absorbed or evolved heat. Okay, see, it is a quantitative study of the enthalpy changes which accompany chemical change. Okay, it is a quantitative study. Okay, because whatever in the particular reaction we have to calculate the delta H. Okay, that is the heat of formation of that reaction. Okay, therefore it is a quantitative study of enthalpy changes which accompany chemical change or chemical reaction. Okay, then tell me, do you know what is enthalpy? Anyone? What is enthalpy? Yes, who will give the answer? Yes, Veena. In simple word. Yes, Jennifer.
Change in heat.
Ma'am,
Changing
Heat.
heat. Okay.
amount of heat evolved.
Amount of heat evolved or absorbed. Okay. Again. Yes, Muskan.
Ma'am, heat evolved or absorbed during the chemical reaction in the form of heat.
In the form of it. Okay. In see, whenever we give the definition of enthalpy, okay, it is a simple in one word. It is the total heat content of the system. That is known as the enthalpy. Okay. Just write down the definition. Okay. Total heat content of the system is known as the enthalpy of that reaction. Okay. And that in the total heat content, that heat may be evolved or absorbed, no matter. Okay. Depending on that reaction also. Okay. See, means enthalpy is the total heat content of the system is known as the enthalpy. Okay, and see this thermochemistry is also used to study chemical bonding. Okay, see the next importance of thermochemistry. Okay, see, okay, first tell me, have understood the what do you mean by the thermochemistry? Okay, simple. Okay, thermo means heat. Okay, means in this thermochemistry in this unit, okay, we have to study the thermal changes or heat changes caused by that chemical reaction. Okay, also there is heat of neutralization, heat of again combustion. Okay, means you have two different type of that reaction. Okay, and in that reaction we have to study the energy changes or heat changes or thermal changes in the reaction. Okay, a very simple reaction style also there. Okay, we can easily understand that particular point. Okay, see the next importance of thermochemistry. First, thermochemistry is very important field of study because it helps to determine if a particular reaction will occur and if it will release or absorb energy as it occurs. See, simple. Okay, means this thermochemistry tells about the whether that reaction occur and if occurring whether that reaction evolve the heat or absorb the heat. Okay, that will be studied in the thermochemistry. Okay, then next, it also possible to calculate how much energy a reaction will release or absorb, and this information can be used to determine if it is economically valuable or viable to use a particular chemical process. Okay, means for that chemical process, it is a quantitative study. We can use that in that particular chemical processes also economically. Okay, because thermochemistry tells about whether in reaction heat is evolved or absorbed. Again, it tells about how much energy is evolved or absorbed in that particular chemical reaction. Because thermochemistry is a quantitative study. Okay, quantitative study of enthalpy changes accompanied by the chemical reaction. Therefore, here we can calculate the how much energy is liberated or absorbed in the reaction. Okay, see. Next, thermochemistry does not predict how fast a reaction will occur. Okay, simply it can tell about the feasibility of reaction or possibility of the reaction. Okay, it does not tell anything about the chemical kinetics. Okay, or that is the how fast or how slow that particular reaction is. Okay, got it? See the next. See, on the basis of thermochemistry, chemical reactions are divided into three categories. Okay, where see on the basis of thermochemistry, yeah? Okay, there are three type of reactions. First, exothermic reaction. Second, endothermic reactions. Third, thermoneutral reaction. See first, you are very well known about the exothermic reaction and endothermic reactions. Okay. See, total energy of the product of a particular reaction may be different from the total energy of reactants. Okay. Therefore, the process may be accompanied by an absorption or liberation of energy in the form of heat. Okay. We know that sometimes the energy of a product is greater than the energy of reactant, or sometimes the energy of product is less than the energy of reactant. Okay, and therefore on that basis we can say energy can be liberated or energy can be absorbed in the form of heat. Okay, see first exothermic reaction. Okay, see if heat is evolved or liberated in a reaction, then process is said to be exothermic reaction. Okay, see the example, carbon solid plus O2 gaseous, it gives CO2. Okay, and here just give the sign delta. Okay, here give the sign delta. Delta H equals to minus 94.03 kilocalorie. Okay, and delta H is nothing but the heat of reaction. Okay, heat of formation of reaction. Okay, see then endothermic reaction. What do you mean by endothermic reaction? If heat is absorbed in a chemical reaction, then process is known as endothermic reaction. Okay. See, H2 gas plus 12. Yes. Okay. It gives here HI. Here I2 is there. Okay. It forms the 2HI gaseous. And here delta H equals to 11.90 kilocalorie. Okay. Akash, please switch off your audio. Akash, there's disturbance in the class. Okay. Okay. Thank you. See, okay, endothermic and exothermic reaction. Okay, okay. Then see the differences between the endothermic reaction and exothermic reaction. Okay, first we know that a reaction that system absorbs energy from the surrounding in the form of heat. That is known as the endothermic reaction. We know that system plus surrounding is equal to universe. Okay, and here whatever the absorption or liberation take place between the system and surrounding. Okay, therefore in endothermic reaction, the system absorbs energy from its surrounding in the form of heat. Then exothermic reaction, a reaction that releases energy from the system in the form of heat. Okay, means the reaction which releases or which liberates the energy from the system, that is known as exothermic reaction. See, the energy is absorbed from the surrounding into the reaction. And in exothermic reaction, energy is released from the system to its environment or to its surrounding. Okay. Then next, energy in the form of heat. Okay, that whatever the energy is absorbed, that energy is in the form of heat. But in exothermic reaction, the whatever the energy released, that may be in the form of heat, electricity, light, or sound also. Okay. Then example of endothermic and example of exothermic reaction. See, melting ice, evaporation, cooking, gas molecules, then photosynthesis. These are the few examples of endothermic reaction. Whereas in exothermic reaction, rusting of iron, then settling, then chemical bonds, explosions, nuclear fission. These are the few examples of exothermic reaction. Okay. Okay, understood? Okay, then only we will discuss the third unit. Okay, thermochemical reactions. Sorry, third type is the thermoneutral reaction. Okay, see first two are the endothermic reaction and exothermic reactions. Okay, exo means heat is evolved, endo means heat is absorbed in the reaction. Okay, but in third type of reaction, thermoneutral. Okay, neutral means, okay, see the reaction in which heat is neither liberated nor absorbed are called as thermoneutral reactions. Okay, simple definition, thermoneutral. Okay, means here heat is neither absorbed nor evolved. That is known as the thermoneutral reactions. And here enthalpy change is zero. Enthalpy sulfur. Okay, these are the different isotopic form of this sulfur: monoclinic, rhombic, Okay, means one form of that sulfur is converted to other form, that is the monoclinic sulfur is converted into rhombic sulfur. This reaction is reversible reaction. Okay, and here delta H, that is the enthalpy change, is the 0.0 kilojoule. Okay, because in this reaction the heat is neither absorbed nor evolved, that is known as the thermoneutral reactions. Okay, 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 got it? Okay, I have understood the basic concept of the thermochemistry. What do you mean by thermochemistry? Okay, then definition, then its applications, then what is the, or what are the reactions based on the thermochemistry. Okay, exothermic reaction, endothermic reaction, then thermoneutral reaction. Okay, okay. In tomorrow's lecture, we will see what is the thermochemical equation, then heat of reaction, then different type of heat of reaction. Okay. Okay, any doubt is there? Okay, thank you.